Welcome back, traders. Today we're jumping straight into the action, covering Nasdaq, S&P 500, Euro USD, GBP USD, USD ZAR. If you're serious about staying ahead in the market, in the right spot, I'm here to help you see the setups, guys, spot the trends and capitalize on the opportunity. So let's break it down, and always keep in mind that this is not financial advice, guys. I'm literally just sharing my setups. I'm going to show you guys exactly the areas where I am looking to enter and the areas for that I'm looking to enter my buying opportunities and my selling opportunities, right? So we're gonna dive straight into Nasdaq. So guys, remember from last week, the market, I wanted the market to push back down here. So I did not want to target the same area again, right? So I preferred the market to push back down so that I could have capitalized on my buying opportunities back at the support trend right here. And I apologize for my voice, it's gone, guys. I'm having a flu, so I apologize for that. But I had to pitch up to work, right? We had to pitch up to work. We could not just not cover our weekly market breakdowns just because of a flu. So anyways, let's go into it. So I wanted the market to push back to this support, and that's where I would have found my high probability entries, right? Because of this area here, the market supported at this support, it respected the support, and it also respected here. So I wanted the market to drop back here so I could have looked for my entries going back up, but the market did not play out that way. So the market instead chose to push towards the upside. So as you can see, my setups are kind of different. I evolved them to cater the new market, right? From last week to this week, you can see that there's slight variations, but yeah, we're just adapting and we want to keep up with the current market. So what do we have in store for Nasdaq, right? Where can we see our potential entry? So as long as the market does not push back there, I won't be interested. So I have my alert placed here if the market does push back, but it looks like the market will continue to push going up, right? Because we're having a series of impulse corrections. We had very nice impulse corrections, right? Beautiful impulse corrections, impulse correction, and we had an impulse, right? Now the market broke, retested, and it could be heading for this resistance over here. Then once the market gets to this resistance, it can either go down or the market is most likely to go and create new highs. So where do I intend on entering? So if the market continues, we'll just have to wait and see, because I cannot trade new highs, because I don't enter trades where I won't be able to determine where exactly to exit to have my take profit, right? So I will just have to wait. If the market continues going up, I'm just gonna continue to wait to see how everything plays out before capitalizing. And we're also nearing the end of this year, so the market might not be as active as it was during the year, right? So we'll just have to wait and see. We might be closing off this year with very new highs. We'll just have to see. Now let's dive into S&P 500, right? Let's dive into S&P 500. So Nasdaq will just continue to follow it and see what happens. S&P 500, we hit TPs. Unfortunately, guys, it did not enter these trades on my real account, bro. I set an alert like this, but alert did not trigger on my phone, so I did not catch these trades. I did not document these trades. And the setup for S&P 500 is still the same from last week. Not too many major adjustments, right? All we wanted was for the market to push back down to my support. Then I would have capitalized on this move right here, right? Capitalized on this move right here. This would have been a very good trade, guys. Yes, let's check. Let me just check the percentage. It was 120. Yeah, this would have been a good trade, and it did not it did not struggle. It hit that support beautifully, respected my setup, and it did what I expected it to do, and it did so beautifully. So now S&P, the same thing with S&P, right? Let's my bad, I switched to gold by mistake. Let's push back to S&P. Let's let it load quickly. So yeah, man, we're approaching the end of the year, and I'm gonna be documenting. I'm gonna start documenting an account. Like I stated, guys, I funded an account, and I'm gonna show you guys how to grow a small account. So I'm gonna be documenting it until it gets like maybe for 4 months or something, trading that account. It will also depend on how many trades I get and stuff like that. But then I already started documenting it, so it will be available in the future. So yes, you can see how I grow my small account, right? So let me know, guys, what y'all think for Nasdaq. You guys, if you guys are seeing any opportunities, you think that the market is going to be creating new highs, right? So let me know down in the comment section. And S&P 500, the same thing. So let's add in this new trend quickly. Let's add in this new trend. The market is creating a new trend. Like I always say, we need to always be our charts need to be, our setups need to be updated always, guys. If your setups are not updated, you'll be left in the past, bro. Okay, now this thing is crazy. Is it doing this? Let it refresh. Let it just refresh a bit. How is it doing this? Okay, now no, okay, no, man. Hey, man, I missed these trades. I was so sad, bro. I missed these trades, and it would have been a nice opening trade for that account, right? It would have been a really nice opening trade for that account. So here we have a new trend, right? So the market can continue to respect this trend and go for new highs, right? And like I said earlier this year, S&P 500, we've been looking bullish. I'm looking to complete this daily trend, like we mentioned a couple of months back, that we are expecting for it to complete this whole daily trend. But how long it takes, nobody knows. But all we need to do is follow the market and capitalize where there is high probability setups. Never capitalize on low probability setups that you know that you are like, this setup, you are forcing it. You should, if you know that you're forcing it, if you're like literally, if you tell yourself, oh damn, this trade I'm forcing it, don't enter, guys, because it's gonna turn out bad, right? Okay, so we're expecting the market to continue. If it does continue, breaks, then we're in new high territories, then we'll have to wait for market to create resistance areas before looking for entries, right? So it's gonna be a waiting period. Like I said, we're approaching the end of the year, so normally during times like this, the market starts to cool off, right? It starts to yeah, man. So we'll see. I'll expect very strong market activities next year, and we'll be covering every week of every month. We're gonna be covering everything, guys. So see you guys there. And let me know what you guys see for S&P 500, man. Let me know down in the comment sections. What are you seeing? You see the same things as me? Do you see it differently? Can you capitalize on new highs? And if you can, let me know how you go about it. We're here to grow as a community, guys. So now let's dive into gold. Let's start with gold first. It's already here. Then we'll dive into Euro USD and GBP USD and USD ZAR. probably we might still get some entries there. Gold, the setup did not play out. It did not play out. What did we expect? We expected the market. We wanted the market to push back down. We wanted the market to push back down towards the support. It gave us those retests. We wanted it to push back down, give us those retests, and back at the support trend here, the latest support trend, because this one is getting outdated. So we have a new trend going up. The market bought here and it sold here and it bought here. So we expected the market, we wanted the market to push back towards the support for the second time, and that's when we would have found our high probability entries pushing back up. Like I said, this trend looks like it's outdated. The market is forming a new trend going up towards the upside, right? So right now it's just a waiting game for gold. We need to wait and see what the market does. All we can do now is just cover this high over here and just wait and study the market and see where we can find our next opportunities, right? Because like I said, now we're playing in new high territories, so we need market to create floors for us, must create our support and resistance floor in order for us to be able to use our take profit order and our stop loss order. Okay. Oh, this thing is, what is it doing there? Okay, there we go. Let me just do this. Let me just leave that setup. So let me know what you guys think for gold. If you're scalping, let me know where you plan on entering and stuff in the comment sections. Right, so we have this type of a floor right here. We've seen some resistance here. We'll see what happens. So I would look for entries for gold here. If I traded gold right on my real account, I would definitely wait for those bounces back here and go. And if it continues, we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, we're done with gold. That's just basically it. There's nothing more, nothing. So now let's look at our currency pairs. Maybe there might be some movement along those lines. And I also want to cover some of the key setups that triggered from the previous market breakdown, and to check the results of it. First, Euro USD played out beautifully, hitting our TP, right? We killed this information from that jump. We killed it from that jump. We saw that M from afar. Remember, guys, if you were there, we saw this M from afar. We capitalized it, man. When was this? 27 September. So we've been covering this content, man. So basically, the market pushed back here. Like I stated, now it's back at the support here. So the market can either break the support and continue going down. If it does that, we'll look for ourselves, or I will look for myself at this area right here. Once the market breaks this level 1.0769, that will be my first entry. So this will be my entry here for my selling opportunities. I would want the market to break this trend first, right? Another thing is that the M might be completed, or it might complete here. The M might be complete here, or it might complete where the market is currently playing. Alright, so we can also see reversal patterns. Right, you can also expect the market to push back up, right? Because you're at a point, you're at a support, so it can either break or it can respect and continue going up. If it does that, I would wait for the market to break back into my 4-hour trend into my 4-hour trend, right? To break back into my 4-hour trend, then I would look for entries at this area here, 1.12077. Wait for those retests, then complete this trend, because I want to allow the market time to play and see what is actually happening here, right? So I would just allow the market to play. So these are my two entry areas, this level here, this level here. So that's basically it for Euro USD, GBP USD. This trend is ignorant, bruh. This trend does not want to break. It does not want to break, bro. I anticipated this trend to break, to like break towards the downside, but it's showing resistance. Therefore, once we were in deep profits, like I shared on the community side of this channel, the setup trade, the picture stated that we were deep in profit. Then we placed stop losses in profit to make this a risk-free trade, right? We wanted to make this a risk-free trade. Let me just do this. So we anticipated the market was gonna break because it gave us retest. It broke the support. As you can see, the market bought here. It broke the support, gave us those retests here, and we were looking for entries once the market hit the resistance of this trend here. Then I anticipated the market to break completely, right? Breaking this trend, going back down to the support. Then maybe at this area here, we might see reversal patterns, because I'm leaning into sells, because in the daily we've broken back into, it respected the resistance, right? It respected this resistance, so we can see the market pushing all the way down. So right now I'm still leaning into sellers because the market is pushing towards the downside, right? So now let's continue to break it down. So the market respected the trend. The market respected this trend. Yeah. The market respected this trend because we bought, we bought here, bro. We bought, then the market came back here and it respected. So, and it's also kind of respecting here. So there's two things: we can either break here or continue respecting this trend. Oh my word. Continue respecting this trend, going back down, right? So right now it hit the stop loss, so I will just have to, oh my god, this thing is my PC is giving me problems today, bro. It's just giving me gang problems. So right now I would not be looking for entries again, so I would have had that stop loss hit, right? I wouldn't be looking for entries just yet because it did not quite respect the setup. So I just want to see what it plans on doing before making any decisions, right? Like I said, you only want to enter confident trades. So I'll just have to wait and see what it does for buying up. If it continues going down, if it does continue going down, we'll look for selling opportunities once the market breaks there, or I will be looking for selling opportunities at this area. Right, sure, simple as that, just as simple as that. But 0.89% is not my style. So I would like a 1%. So if it's only giving me 0.90, would I enter? Nah, I wouldn't. But anyways, it'll still a good, because I don't want to take anything lower than that, but it will still make sense by taking like round about 0. Let's keep it at 0.88. Then you can risk anything lower than 0.40, right, from a 42 or something. So a 0.38 will also be a standard risk for this trade. Still be a good risk to reward trade. So this level is where I would look for my selling opportunities. Buying opportunities, the market has to break out of this daily trend. It has to break out of this daily trend. Then you'll look for entries here going up, but that area is still fast, so I'll cover it in the future if it does get there. And just basically it. That's basically it. Let me see something. Yeah, that's it. So anyways, USD's would have hit my stop loss. Let's see what happened after that. It would have hit my stop loss. Market gave me entries here, stop loss hit. It's playing back on the support. It seems to be. Let's just see if we can update this trend and make it much more fresh. I'm still looking for entries at that area. I would still look for entries if it breaks back. But let's say it breaks back, gives me those retests, and it mops me again, then I would wait, because the market could just be choppy. I would want to see if it's choppy or just maybe playing around, right, before allowing it to go to the intended direction. So we'll just adjust this. Let's adjust this. If the market is breaking, it might reverse and go back down, right? We might see reversals on the market going back down. We might see ZAR dominating the US. But I would still look for my buying opportunities. I will just adjust this. Let's just adjust this quickly. Let's adjust this trend to keep up with the current market, right? Let's quickly adjust this trend. Okay, there we go. So guys, if the market breaks back again in here, because it would have broken back into a chain, and this can also be considered a correction because we're having impulses and the market is correcting. So once the market can push back in here, we might expect strong impulses going towards the upside to complete the setup. So I would still target that area right there again if it breaks and retests. Oh shit. If it breaks and retests, that's basically what we're gonna be looking for, right? So let me know, guys, what setups are you guys trading this week, right? What are you guys planning on trading, and whether we on the same track or what? So just let me know, guys, and until next time.